Hey y'all, back in the truck. Just been watching a live stream that I got a few new subscribers from, watching Captain Ron. For those of you that don't follow that channel, I advise that you do. He's a lot of fun. He's the hauler driver for the number 32 Can-Am Ford in the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. Tried to meet him, I think I mentioned him in my video yesterday. Tried to meet him yesterday, it didn't quite work out. But it's cool. So anyway, got things settled with my load I told you guys about yesterday. They got it split off of me. The trailer's still here in our yard. Some other unfortunate soul gets to deliver it into LA on Wednesday. They gave me a load, like a 1,900 mile run to Louisiana, where Ron, who I just mentioned, happens to be at this exact moment in time. Although not for much longer. I get to my truck to find out that they took that load away from me. This is the second time in 2 months I've had a load around 2,000 miles. The last one was actually like 2,100 miles, I think. And they took it away from me. In this industry, for us, mega carrier people, we get paid per mile. That's money that they're literally, like, what's the word? Dangled in front of my face. And took it away. Just kidding. Yeah. Seriously though, that is not how you treat drivers if you expect them or want them to stay around. They've done that twice in 2 months, and because I already kind of have an exit strategy to leave this company, it's going to make leaving that much easier, is kind of all they're doing. So I started filling out my application to go to Walmart. Walmart's kind of where I want to go. Okay, for those of you guys who are following me several weeks ago when I was doing videos just about daily with my camera and putting different clips together throughout the day, you'll remember Texas Girl. She and I have been talking in the last 7 days. I think we've actually had a real conversation back and forth, like 5 of those days, which for both her and I together is like unheard of. I always try to text her something. She's responded, and we've had good conversations the last several days. So, but then California Girl, on the other hand, the local girl as I was calling her, that's changed a little bit. I don't want to give too much detail, but basically she was married before. She has a kid. I think I shared all that with you guys. Anyway, her ex-husband is going to jail for a very, very, very long time. He's currently there. His first court date was like 3 days before I came home this home time, and sorry about my camera not wanting to focus, don't know what's going on. And everything was good until that court date. At that court date, her daughter got a subpoena. Her daughter's like 7 or 8 years old. Got a subpoena as a witness in her husband's trial. And according to her, they're already legally divorced. Not just saying they're divorced, they're legally divorced, and she legally already has full custody of their daughter. So that's a non-factor. But for whatever, the next court date isn't until the end of May. And I mean, I don't want to give into details. I've shared details with a few people in the name of help me understand what's going on. But basically, they say they understand her perspective about the well-being of her daughter being number one before the next court date at the end of May. But at the same time, they do not understand, and by they I mean other female single moms or single moms seriously dating people that I happen to know, because they're going to be able to think the most like the single mom that I'm talking to, known as Local Girl. Just so you guys are all with me. Hopefully you guys are. If you're confused, leave it in the comments and I'll explain in bullet point form. But they don't understand with how rare that I'm home, how she couldn't carve out time to get together with me. And that's where I stand. I'm gone for weeks at a time. I'm soon moving, and she's, for those of you guys who don't know, she wants to move out of California, doesn't know where just yet, once this trial is done. So that's what we were kind of thinking, get together now. I'll be back, this home time. I'll be home again in 2 weeks, basically just to grab my pickup truck, take whatever stuff I need. Then I'm going to spring break with Trucker Josh, Jade and John, Moses and Colleen. You met Moses and Colleen, and Jade and John, Trucker Josh, and Troy, Halloween Hellmouth's YouTube channels. At Josh's wedding, we're all getting together. Troy and Angie unfortunately can't make it, We've all told them as a group, because they can't make this get together, the next time we all get together, they get to host us. We've pretty much already told them, you're going to host us. We'll let you know when we're coming. So we'll see how that goes. That's all just been talk. It's not for sure yet. Nothing that I would get excited about. There's not a date or anything yet. Anyway, coming back to local girl. Getting a response from her, text wise or anything, has become a challenge. I don't know. And it's kind of one of those things, like, I'm only going to work so hard. If she really wants something with me, she's going to find time, make effort to respond back. And that's been a struggle the last few days. By the last few days, I mean since I've been home. And this home time is only 4 days. So today I guess to be day 5, but that's part on my company for their lack of communication. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. So anyway, they gave me, now back to trucking, because I don't think I finished the story. So they took that load going to Louisiana away from me, and now I'm stuck with a local run going 32 miles down the road to a building where, at least on Google, they share the Monster Energy that sponsors NASCAR. It's their corporate office, but I'm delivering to another company that shares their building. So that could be fun. Maybe while I'm at it, I'll put in a application to drive one of their semis and go to races. Although I don't know how much longer Monster will be sponsoring NASCAR. No idea. My guess is they will be done at the end of this year. For me, as someone that's glued to NASCAR radio all day, every day while I'm driving, and from what those snippets they've played and had and interviews they've done with people that follow the business side of NASCAR, I don't think Monster's coming back. I'd be shocked if Monster came back. I'd be shocked in a good way. I would love for Monster to stay with NASCAR, but I don't think that will happen. So anyway, going up the road and no idea what next. Tomorrow I'll be putting in my home time to be in Lebanon, Tennessee. So basically the plan, so you guys know, just because I'm nice and I'm small enough that I'll be more, if I had a big following like a Trucker Josh or a Jaden John, I would not give you guys information like this, because I'm small and only have like 150 subscribers, I believe, if that. Anyway, so the plan is today, I don't even know what today is. I'm going by days of the week. Basically in a week and a half, 2 weeks, I'll take home time in Lebanon, Tennessee, just outside Nashville. I will leave my big truck there. I will take an Uber to Nashville Airport, fly to Southern California, to Ontario Airport, 2 miles up the road from where I am right now. Get an Uber, come back here to my terminal in Southern California for my company, grab my pickup truck, which I'm about to go park as soon as I end this, and take my pickup truck home. There's nothing much that I need. There's a few things I need that I'm not going to tell you guys about right now. When I get there and I actually get them, I will tell you guys about them then, just because they can be considered controversial, some of them. But it's all 100% legal, though. I'm not that sketchy guy that will do things illegally. Go home, get a few things, and then off to spring break at Jaden John's super duper top secret mysterious location. Hang out with them for a week, and I'm going to Tennessee, where I will then, as long as I'm with this company, I will be hauling temperature controlled freight. For those of you who've been following me for a really long time, before Trucker Josh and Troy gave me their endorsements, I'm going back to refrigerated freight, as I did way back when, before Josh and Troy gave their endorsements to my channel. And then I'll be hauling temperature controlled freight for my company. Basically, it's out of Laredo, Texas, into the Midwest and Eastern states. Basically, draw a box from Atlanta up to Philadelphia, over to down to Ogden, just straight across to Michigan, southern Michigan, Indiana area. Then down at an angle, basically, to Ogden, Utah, back down to Laredo, Texas. That's basically the region I'll be driving. Those guys get the most mileage in my company. My pay per mile will increase. The miles I get per week should increase. They also have an incentive to get miles with a pay bonus, which I currently do not get. So it will be a better situation than what I'm in now. Don't know how long I'm going to stay here, though. I'm coming up on 3 years of experience. When I first got my CDL, that was kind of the goal. And also, I'm just getting tired. I do not enjoy driving a truck as much as I once did. It's truly become work. And I think part of it is I don't feel like I'm being compensated what I'm worth. With that said, just for you new guys, when I was at Interstate Distributor before coming to my current company, and I don't advertise who I work for now, so I can be genuine and honest, and when I'm upset with them, I can tell you guys, just so you guys have some insight as to what goes on. I took approximately somewhere between $300 to $500 a week pay cut, and the upside to that is I now see the entire country. When I was at Interstate, I basically did the I-5 corridor, basically the western states. I would have to beg and plead to get off the 5. And I knew I wasn't going to be a driver forever. I wanted to see the country. And then I live in Southern California, where sometimes parking for a car is difficult. That again, a big truck. So I had to go to a company with a terminal where I could park everything. And then I found one company, give you guys a hint, is who I work for, depending on how much research you want to do, that would hire solo drivers, and they don't have any in-cab recording devices. That's something that paranoids me, or that's something I'm paranoid about. If I were to go to Walmart, Walmart does have those in-cab recording devices, but I would be more than doubling what I make right now. For the, pay, if you're going to pay me appropriately and you want to watch me do my job, God bless you and keep you. You can watch me do my job if you're going to compensate me fairly for that. But right now, what I'm making right now, nope, don't even think about it. That's kind of how I feel about it, about that in-cab recording devices and whatnot. So, anyway, trying to think if there's anything else going on. I think that's it. We'll see what happens. On my way to spring break, I will be driving through Texas Girls Town. I mentioned her a few minutes ago. I've carved out about a day and a half worth of time, if everything were to go well, if we get along, because there's a chance we may hang out, have a meal together or something, because I'll be there Friday when Friday when she gets off work. And if it's just like a disaster, oh well, I'll get to Jade and John's a day early. But if it goes really good, we'll stay together a day and a half, and we'll see how it goes. Just hang out and go from there. So anyway, guys, that's it. Gonna end this update. We'll see what happens tomorrow after I make basically a short haul, 35 miles. In a perfect world, I will come right back up here to our terminal and pick up something going far away. My guess is, just based on experience, I will either do that, or they're going to send me to probably like Torrance or some other Southern California area and get a load going probably to New Mexico or Texas, is my guess. But it's all speculation at this point. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Again, hello to you new people that have come to my channel. I appreciate you guys being here and watching. Feel free to leave comments, ask questions. I'm pretty open about stuff. There is a line for what I will and will not discuss. It's just much further. How do I say it? I'm much more open than most people. So if there's something I said that confused you or whatever, go ahead and comment. But anyway, I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. I'll give you an update on whatever happened tomorrow. Talk to you guys later.